song's going out to everybody that's missing someone up in heaven. You know, up in heaven, we got something called Heaven's Phone. It's available 24 hours a day. Pick it up. Say hello. I still can't believe you're really not here. Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay. I know how you tried, but God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart, but deep down inside there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, a sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. Fight it, hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone.
Hello, Songfathers here. Yes, Tino and I are still getting things ready for the show. Right, Tino? Tino. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's ready. And where'd he go? Oh, there he is. So listen to the new song, He Sent Me to You, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes and 27 seconds. The moment I saw you, my heart skipped a beat. The day'd finally come when you and I'd meet. As I walked towards you, I felt my heart raise. Most beautiful smile on a beautiful face, yeah. Those next hours together, we knew there and then our searching was over, our pain would now end, yeah. My face hurt from smiling, I knew you could see it. One my soul loved, I knew you would be it. God heard me crying, the angels did too. He answered my prayers and sent me to you. And sent me to you. Our road wasn't easy, many bumps in the road, but we kept on going no matter the load. You were my Bella and I was your bear. Some disapproved, but we didn't care, no. Sometimes the pain really tested our love. That's when we asked for help from above. They smiled down upon us, keeping us focused, cheering from heaven, no hocus pocus. God heard you crying, the angels did too. He answered your prayers and sent me to you. Send me to you. We almost gave up, walked away from each other. We knew in our hearts there could not be another. A void in our hearts that nobody could fill. We climbed every mountain like it was a hill. Like it was a hill. Been hurt in the past, our trust had been broken. So many promises that never were spoken. The future is scary, but no matter whatever, we'll hold on to each other and get there together. God heard us crying, the angels did too. God sent you to me and He sent me to you. Yeah, He sent you to me and He sent me to you. Hello, Songfather is here. Here we go. Welcome, everybody, to the Songfather Show on this 29th day of November. Tomorrow, the last day of November. And today, Black Friday. And the day after Thanksgiving is always Black Friday. But you know what? It's also known as Happy Food Coma Day. Everybody's been in a coma, but not me. And there's a little tip from your Songfather here. Make sure everybody didn't forget, you have to set your scales back 15 pounds and leave it that way until January 2nd. And then, then make all these promises. I'm going to run more and do more sit-ups and eat better and everything else. I call that bullshit day. Yes, Daddy-O. Yes, I could say bullshit. It's my show. I could say it. Daddy-O, we had a, excuse me, nice visit on Thanksgiving Day, and some turkey and some sweet potatoes, and I had some nice calamari, thanks to Chrissy, and so it was a nice visit, and everybody was tired, and on my way home, bada bing, bada bang, I'm zipping along. I went through the tunnel, no problem. On the way in, let me backtrack. On the way in to the city, I made it there in less than a half hour, which was like amazing. But I saw on the other side, the traffic going east was like, forget about it. So I said, oh, good, it'll be switched when I'm going home. Sure enough, I'm going through the tunnel, bam, nothing. Going down, bam, past Van Dam Street, bam, nothing. Everything's going. Then there's a sign. One lane open, crash up ahead at 108th Street. I'm way back from there, and it's starting to back down. I said, oh. Thank God I had some friends in the Woodhaven Boulevard area, if you know what I mean. And so I jumped off there and made a couple of lefts and rights, and boom, 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 took it down to Utopia Parkway, bang, back onto the Grand Central, and all the way home. And I made it home pretty good. It wasn't a half hour like the way in, but, that's usually a bad day. It depends, in which direction you're going. But, so it was nice, and food coma day. And don't forget, like I said, set those scales back 15 pounds. That should be about the way. And that's it. And then we're ready to rock and roll. That's right. Let's everybody say hello to the maniac, Tino the Wonder Bird. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. That's his professional headshot that he sends out to all the producers. And, he's hoping something breaks for him. And I don't blame him. He's a good guy. Right, Tino? Hold on, let me see. Tino? Hey, there's no echo. There's no desktop here working. That's weird. That is very strange. Let me tell you that right now. Let's take a look at the settings while we talk. So everybody put up pictures. Absolutely, they put up pictures of their food that was on the table. What a shock, because it was whatchamacallit? It was turkey, and mashed potatoes. And some people made lasagna, which is usually the staple, and then some people made baked ziti, like Guy Tave from Not Your Grandma's Cooking Show, the Rock in the Kitchen Show, and he made a gigantic table size tray of ziti, baked ziti. Looked very good. So we see the same thing, but everybody's proud of what they did and they want to share. So, you know what? You don't want to make fun of them. There's no reason to. You put it up there and you share it, and if you don't want to watch it or look at it, then don't look at it. There's no big deal, involved with that. But that looks to be all right. And then I saw somebody. Hold on, while I'm doing this, please. I saw somebody. That's Marantz. That's on the Marantz. OBS. There you go. Somebody screwed around with the OBS, I think. Terrence and Marantz. Marantz turret. That looks like it's good. I don't know. I hope it's okay. Makes no sense to me because there's no echo. Echo. Makes no sense. What's going on in this world? Whatever. And so I saw this thing on Facebook. This is in the stories, but it's not a good news thing. But I have to say something. And I was saying that to Chrissy yesterday. Like, I love putting all these good stories up. It makes everybody in a good mood and happy, and that's wonderful. But I miss my rants. I miss my what do you, Bull? What is wrong with you? That kind of stuff that I usually do. So I'm going to do it about this one because I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I look. And then I didn't even make a picture of it because I don't want to embarrass the person. But it said, "My neighbor's house is on fire. Please say a prayer." Your neighbor's house is on fire, and the first thing you could think of is to go to Facebook. It's ridiculous. I've seen one just in a horrible car accident. I'm probably going to be going to the hospital while waiting for the ambulance. That's your first thing to do, is to Facebook it. You don't want to call everybody. You want to, see if anybody needs any help. God forbid your family and everybody else has to read about it on Facebook. I don't know. People get me nuts. They really get me crazy. So, see, I can't turn it up so you can hear them. I don't know what happened to this mic. It's not making any sense. Oh, wait, what about this? Why did I turn it off? Does that help? Hello? No. Hello? Son of a... Nope. I'm not understanding what's happening here. I can only hope and pray that everything's working good for the show. But anyway, so let's get to a few stories, and then we get to today's theme. I was going to do it about, being good to your fellow man. And, because today is the day that we're really supposed to show our love and respect for our fellow man as we trample them to pick up a 32-inch flat TV screen. People are crazy. And you know what? Kudos, applause, everything for President Donald Trump, who, again, unannounced, which is the right way to do it, surprised the troops over in Afghanistan. What a thunderous roar he got when he walked in. Nobody knew he was coming. He told everybody, hey, I'm going to be doing a live video conference with the people over in Afghanistan. No. He went right there. He sat with them. He had dinner with them. He served them. Then he had a meeting with the president of Afghanistan. He's gotten the Taliban to agree to a ceasefire and to resume with better expectations the peace talks and put an end to Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They'll find something wrong with that, too. But again, didn't tell anybody. That's a wink if you didn't see it. So, yeah, let's get to a couple of stories right now because, it's an integral part of the show now. And it is called, as you should be aware, Chrissy's Good News of the Day. Extra, extra, read all about it. Over in Rhode Island, an autistic man who had just turned 21, finished school, finished college, and everything else, couldn't get a job anywhere. And without coming out and saying it because it is so illegal, but he knew why. And, he said he went on countless interviews. They loved the resume. And then when they sat and talked and he told them about his autism and everything else, I said, all right, okay, we should, when something opens up, we'll let you know. Nobody let him know. So he said, the hell with all he is. And he went and he opened his own company. All right, how good is that? His own band, there it is right there, his own coffee shop called Red, White, and Brew. Love it. Love it. It's now, besides doing great business, sometimes there's lines out the door. But, see his blue line flag hanging up there on the wall. God bless for that. And it's also become a haven for families that have children with disabilities, especially with the autism. If you don't know anybody that has to deal with that, sometimes it's just an embarrassment. And it's not the parents that are embarrassed, but they don't want their child to be embarrassed by the looks and the actions of people that don't understand. So most of the time, they don't go anywhere. And he lets them in there, and he goes, you know what? And when they're old enough, they want to come work here part-time, you're damn right I'm going to hire them part-time. So very good. Attaboy. Attaboy. And then in an unknown, I researched it in 3 different places. They didn't give where. I don't understand why. It's ridiculous. But mom's carrying twins, and she's getting very, very close to delivering. And you could see the heads. Sometimes you can see a foot or you can see a hand pushing against the skin. But you could see the heads. So she asked her husband, you got to take a picture of this. And we saved this for when they get older, and we show them the picture. Well, look what happened. Do you see the heart? They formed a heart. Their head and bodies are facing each other, and it formed an almost perfect heart. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now you blow that thing up. And when they get older, you show them, look at this. Look, you guys, you got my heart. You are my heart. You grew a heart inside of me. Look at that. That is unbelievable. And then, again, another area, unknown, didn't say where, a 3-month-old golden retriever escaped from his house. He was gone for a while, gone for an hour or two, but the owners didn't panic, even though the neighbors were going, look, I saw, just say his name was Sonny. I saw Sonny running around. Yeah, no, it's all right, he'll be back. Oh, okay. And it's just what he does when he comes back. He hits the doorbell, the camera, like the Ring. He hits the doorbell. You're in your house, you look at your phone. Oh, good. No, look, the dog's back. Oh, God, I found that so friggin' amazing. And then they come and they open the door and, he prances in, has a little drink, maybe a little something to eat, and then lays down. Not bad. So far, since today's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I have seen The Irishman 3 times already. I mean, of course, the pleasure of sitting and watching it at home on Netflix is really great. But the movie was an excellent movie. And I don't want to hear, I had so many people writing on my wall, screw him, I can't stand De Niro, I'll never watch a movie with him. One thing has nothing to do with the other. I have zero respect for that man off camera. What he's done and what he said is just pure and simple stupid and ignorant. But on camera, you have to give credit where credit is due. He did a phenomenal job. Al Pacino did a phenomenal job. Joe Pesci stole the movie. Like, I would rate De Niro's performance 8.5 out of 10. I would rate Pacino 9 out of 10. I would rate Joe Pesci 1,000 out of 10. Over the top. That's how great he was. Didn't raise his. He played this guy Buffalino to the T. He was known as the Quiet Don. You never heard him yell. You never heard him scream at anybody. But when he talked to you and he looked at you and he spoke like this and looked you right in the eye, you paid attention. He was great. Ray Romano was great. Sebastian Maniscalco was great. The guy, I can't remember his name right now, that played Tony Provenzano, great. Everybody, no matter what part they made, Martin Scorsese got the best out of them. Within 10 to 15 minutes of watching the movie, you weren't watching the movie anymore, unless you were going in just to pick it apart. Then you're an idiot. But if you went to give it, a shot and really try to enjoy it, within 15 minutes, okay, you were part of that movie. You were part of it. They took you. You actually could feel like you were living with them. You got to learn about people. And it depends on where you were or where you grew up. But, you'll know. And, except for a couple of facts here and there. Or, at one point, De Niro puts his gun in his right pants pocket. And then when he goes to take it out, it's inside inside his pants, up against his stomach. Little things like that. And, it's still up in the air about who killed Crazy Joe Gallo down by, I was going to say King Umberto's, God forbid, Rosario, please. Oh, my God. But down by Umberto's in Little Italy, right across from the cafe and right down the block from Vincent's and Puglia's and Casabella. It was a great place to go. And what happened with that place is after Crazy Joe got shot right there on the corner, well, actually he shot inside, but he, sprawled outside. Then the feds went over and they took it over and, made a ton of arrests and whatever. But, according to the old folklore, who really killed him, all they know is that Frank Shearer, that's the De Niro part, it's a true story, the whole thing from beginning to end. Admitted and said that he's the one that did it. So, okay. He also said that he's the one that did that killed Hoffa. That was his job to do it. He did it, and then they stuck him in a furnace, that you use for cremation, and that's why the body's never been found. So I don't want to spoil too much. So you just go. You go and you if you can make your own humble opinion about the movie. But I say Academy Awards are going to Martin Scorsese, Joe Pesci, without a doubt. De Niro, he'll be nominated. I don't know if he'll win it. Pacino will be nominated. I think he'll win it. Ray Romano should for supporting actor. I'm sure he'll get a nod. I don't know if he'll win it. The guy who played Tony Provenzano, if he gets nominated, he's got a good chance to win it. And unfortunately, a lot of his movie time, made it to the cutting room floor. I don't know why, but and Sebastian Maniscalco played Crazy Joe Gallo. Yeah, he was good. He was very good. I happen to love Sebastian Maniscalco. Me and Daddy were very good friends with his family and his manager. Can't remember his name right now. Please forgive me. But, scored some tickets here and there to see him. But you could tell there was something more to him when he does his act, that he's not just telling jokes up there. Sometimes I think he goes too far, but he's also acting, and he's very animated, and he was very, very good in this. He really was. The women, the wives, I don't know their names, and I think that's what was part of it. They weren't anybody that I've seen before. Not that I'm, a gigantic moviegoer, but I think that added to the realism of it. You're like, I've never seen her before. You would believe. Oh yeah, that's his wife. Oh yeah, that's his wife. It was really unbelievable. So that's my review. Thank you. You got it. So let's get to some songs. It's all about love and lack of love and missing love and what you're doing to get love back, to get love, period. And we're going to start off with Elvis 2A's Aaron Presley. And he's doing his best. He's climbing over mountains trying to get to you. Oh, man. How about now? No. I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I've been traveling night and day. I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter. No, I started too late because I was too busy bullshitting. Let's do it again. I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I've been traveling night and day. I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter, where you said you love me true, I've been traveling night and day. Yeah, I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. When I read your loving letter, then my heart began to sing. Well, there were many miles between us, oh, but they didn't mean a thing. I just had to read you, baby. Yeah, in spite of all that we've been through. Well, I kept traveling night and day. I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Take a break. Yeah, baby. If I had to do it over, well, that's exactly what I do. I keep running all the way, traveling night and day, still trying to get to you. Low, trying to get to you. There you go. Excuse me. Oh, Lord above, He knows I love you. It was He who saw me through. When my way was dark as night, it was He who shone His light. When I was trying to get to you, when I was trying to get to you, I made it. I went along. You'll never know how much I really love you. You'll never know how much I really care. Listen. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you. Woo. Listen. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you. Ooh. I've known a secret for a week or two. Nobody knows, just we two. Vision. Do you promise? Oh, secret. Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you. Woo. let's take a dip in the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you, oh, how much I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you, oh, just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea of love. Do you remember when we met? That's the day I knew you were my pet. I want to tell you just how much I love you. Come with me to the sea, stinking limoncello of love. Come with me, oh my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. I want to tell you, oh, how much I love you. Boom. Ah, yes. Now that I've told you, now that we're in the sea of love together, we are very happy together. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. Well, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it's gotta be the only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. Well, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. Ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da-da. Me, and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it's gotta be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together, so happy together. How is the weather? So happy together. We're happy together. So happy together. We're happy together. We're happy together. So happy together. There you go. Ha. I don't have any. I made it. There you go for the first part. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Had a little hiccup there with the limoncello. Just the bottle that Chrissy gave me for my birthday, I think it was. And so I finally opened it and had a little sip. And it's like, wow, it doesn't have the bite that the other bottle I had, you know. So I dumped that bottle right out. And then I forgot I bought Marino's Italian Ice at the store. Opened that sucker right up. Had a little, and then poured limoncello over the lemon ice. Should be illegal. It should be absolutely freaking amazing. Okay, so the retriever we did, that we did. Yeah, I think we went through them all. How do you like that? I did the De Niro things. We did that. Wow, no more news. We got to get back to singing, I guess. Wow, what a shame. We did the autistic man, yes. We did the mom carrying the twins, the heart. Please say a prayer. My neighbor's house is on fire. The golden retriever. Setting the scales back. Wow, man, we did them all. You and me, we did it all. Right there in the hall. People walking by. What? Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm doing the show here. I can't turn this up. I don't know what happened. I might have muted it. I'm not going to do it now. But trust me when I tell you Tino's chirping his ass off. Right? Right. Okay, he said yes. He's mad now. But, okay, let me just say this because I didn't say this before. So we'll take this. Yes. I don't know if anybody saw this. It was on my wall. But there it is right there, black and white. Read it. It is hereby deemed, hereby? It is hereby deemed a felony for anyone to use a filter on any social media profile or friend request. It is a cruel and fraudulent attack on society, and it went into effect yesterday, Thanksgiving Day 2019. And I think it's long overdue. I think we needed to have it. There are too many. It's mostly women, 99%. Too many women out there. They got their profile picture and Marone. Forget about, put them in the movies. Make them a model. Put them on the cover of a magazine. And then when you see the real picture, it's put them on the cover of Field and Stream. What the heck? So, yeah, I'm sorry. It's a felony now if you use those filters. So play fair. Play right. So, of course, it's a joke. You cannot even believe the crap that I had on my wall when I put that up. He's a moron. He's an asshole. Who is he to say anything? We can do whatever we want. What's a filter? You know? You try to make people laugh, and it just, you sound like Walter Brennan. God damn it, Luke. So, anyway, all right. That's good then. Chrissy and Daddy-O, that is very good limoncello, I have to say. I really didn't even have wine today. We didn't have any yesterday either. So anyway, don't forget, 24 hours a day, I got to go on later and take down, or I think I'll leave it through the weekend, my Thanksgiving message, and add a couple of more Christmas tunes and a Christmas message, and it's going good. I'm going to go pick up the stats now and see what the stats were for last week. They should be up. And, but, yeah, it's amazing. I found one stat. I don't know where I wrote it down because, why should I make a note where I know where I wrote it down. But at one point, going back a few months ago, the Songfather radio show on Crikey LYV, live all night long. Daddy-o. You know what he said to me yesterday, Daddy-o? He goes, I've done a lot of things in my life and met a lot of, very famous and important people. But nobody has made me more famous for being called Daddy-o than you did. He's got everybody calling him up. Hey, Daddy-o, how you doing? Well, anyway, at one point we were number 65. 65. Now we're number 1. And we were number 65 in a variety category. And now we're number 1. Thanks to everybody out there. And we were number 4, and then we dropped to number 6 in the overall category. So, when you got a lot of hip hop and religious stations out there too, that's why I ask you so always, listen to it, tell your friends, put it on your wall, whatever it is. The more people we can get listening to that, the more things will open up, Maybe we get a sponsor, and instead of me having to try to figure a way to come up with the money to go rent a place and do a show on stage, which is what I want to do. Everything that I had planned this time, has been going at my own pace, and it's been going perfect, and I think it's been going pretty successfully, and that's thanks to every one of you out there, and the love that you give and you show and you write and the laughs that we have, and it's just great, And Marty, thank you for the Thanksgiving card. Once again, empty. What are you gonna do? But thanks. I love you all. I really do. You guys are great. And if we can get to that, you get to the stage. Right now, the way my life has been going, every time I'm ready to make some kind of a nice move, something medically happens, and just say some prayers right now. We gotta take some tests and look at the prostate and just make sure the numbers jumped a little too high and a little too quick within a year. Got to call the urologist Monday and then make an appointment, and then they probably said they probably have to go in and do a biopsy. Oh, really? How are you getting in there? Well, I guess the easiest way. You know what? Am I going to be out for this? Yeah. Okay. So here's what we'll do. All right. You put me out, then you do what you got to do. But I'm going to have my cousin standing in the corner. Okay, I said this to the dentist too, and he was like, he almost seriously canceled me because he was pooping his pants. I said, I got to have my cousin standing. He's 6'4". He's not going to bother you. He'll be in full gown, everything closed and everything else, mask on, everything else. But he's going to be there to make sure you ain't taking pictures and why I'm out cold bringing in farm animals and taking pictures of me with farm animals. And I'm sorry, it ain't going to happen. And he says, wow, you got some trust issues. Yeah, I think so, a little bit. But anyway, let's get to the remaining songs. We're at the 43-minute mark, and with 4 songs to go. Then we add them up right now. In my head is 3 is 5 and 9, 11 minutes of tunes. 11 minutes, that would bring us to 54. All right, we got to get cracking. Here is Bobby Darin's version of More, the best version out there. Ba-dum-bum. More than the greatest love the world has known, this is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say, I only live to love you more each day. More than you'll ever know, my arms long to hold you, so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time, but far beyond forever, you'll be mine. Well, I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. More than the greatest love the world has known, This is the love that I give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more and more each day. More than you'll ever know my arms. Long to hold you so my life will be in your keeping. Waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever, oh, you'll be mine. Well, I know I've never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. That's right. Shelley Levine up there. Mwah. That's for you. Uh-oh, here we go. Hearts go astray, leaving hurt where they go. Oh, I went away just when you needed me so. Filled with regret, I come back begging you. Forgive, forget, where's the love we once knew? Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, you'll be my bride. You'll never be denied, everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, be a lasting part of everlasting love. Oh, where life's river flows, no one really knows, till someone there to show the way to lasting love. Like the sun that shines, endlessly it shines. You always will be mine, everlasting love. When other loves are gone, ours will still be strong. We have our very own everlasting love. Oh, open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, you'll be my bride. You'll never be denied, everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, be a part of my everlasting love, baby. You can do it. This is the Wolfman talking to you. Love that song. And then this happens, and it breaks your heart. Damn it. You'll never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before when I had your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. You've lost the love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Ooh, yeah. There's no tenderness in your eyes when I reach out for you. Girl, you're starting to criticize every frickin' thing I do. It makes me just feel like crying, because baby, something beautiful's dying. You lost the love and feeling. What I love and feeling. You lost the love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you.
How much I love ya, just how much I love ya, sweet baby.
If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. Yeah.
How much I love ya, sweet baby.
We had love, love, love you don't find every day.
Oh no, you won't find it every day.
So don't take it away. Listen to me talking to ya. Bring back the love and feeling. What I love and feeling. Bring back the love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you very much. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The show is over for the evening. Everybody have a nice weekend. I love yous all. We will end, of course, with City Cells. We're at the 52-minute mark, so we should be good. I love yous all, and I'll see you Monday at the same time. Don't forget, listen to the show. Don't forget, keep voting. You guys are the best. Tino, we love you. Daddy-O and Chris, we love you. Let's hit it. Let's do it. Here we go. Boom. Whoa, here we go now. Pay attention, boys and girls. City cells, Epstein's all alone. Gods are stoked, the cameras broke, but no one heard his moans. City cells, Epstein's all alone. Gods are stoked, the cameras broke, but no one heard his moan. Crashing to the floor, alone in his small cell. When they checked on him, oh, he didn't look too well. A rope around his neck, but only 2 feet long. They called it a suicide, but something's very wrong. Oh, city cells, Epstein's all alone. Gods are stoked, the cameras broke, no one heard his moans. City cells, Epstein's all alone. The gods are stoked, the cameras broke, but no one heard his moans. Take it, boys! Oh, yeah! Something ain't making sense here. Oh! Crashing to the floor, alone in his small cell. When they checked on him, oh, it didn't look too well. A rope around his neck, but only 2 feet long. They called it a suicide, but I'm saying something's wrong. Oh, city sells, Epstein's all alone. The gods are stoked, the camera's broke, but something, yes, something's very wrong. Oh, don't believe the media.